Hi everyone, I'm Laura, NCL.
Hi, I'm James from NCL. We're here today for our first ever Facebook Live stream. We're here to tell you a little bit about some of the offers that are currently out in the market at the moment to kind of prepare you for the bank holiday weekend.
I can't believe we're nearly at the end of May already.
I know, it's crazy really, isn't it? The year's going so fast.
So fast. But hey, we've got a bank holiday to look forward to this weekend. So really excited. What a week we've had though, James.
It seems like as the year goes on, it feels like I'm getting older as the day goes by. It's crazy. But no, we've had a really busy week this week, haven't we?
Yeah, we really have. It's been an amazing week. Last week we had Clear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of you have actually went to Clear, but it was a really fantastic few days, wasn't it?
It was. Wow, it's probably my third or fourth time being at Clear. And this one this year, without undoubtedly the best that I've ever attended. It was all set up perfectly, wasn't it? Yeah. The host, Andy and Lucy, were brilliant. Everything about it was just brilliant. It was great to meet everyone as well, to have everyone under one roof. From all the different suppliers to the travel agents as well. It was great to just have everyone from the industry together, being able to socialise and everything like that. So no, it was fantastic. And to have Richard Branson turn up out of the blue as well was quite something special. So
what a surprise when we saw him walking through. It was really good, wasn't it?
So shout out to Virgin Voyages for making it happen. It was great to see him, great to listen to him, really, wasn't it?
A bit I loved as well was the final bit when Eamon got up on stage and said the final, and then we had the Burn the Floor. Our dance act on board got up and did the finale. It was really well received. Everyone was stood up dancing. It was great.
It was actually a really good way to close the second day of the conference, and to have everyone up on their feet and applauding it at the end was really good. I just feel incredibly proud.
I felt really proud. I got goosebumps where I was like, wow, this is NCL. It's fantastic.
So good. What was your highlight, do you reckon?
For me, I think it's got to be Felicity when she talked about her journey through the Antarctica. What a woman. Amazing. I felt so proud for her and her whole journey and what she went through. It was really quite an
intense. It was. I still, her quote that she said almost towards the end of the presentation still stays with me now.
Yeah.
Was it get out your tent?
Get out your tent.
So if you're ever in your comfort zone, you're looking for something a bit of inspiration to I don't know, get out of your comfort zone.
Get out of it and go for it.
Get out your tent. Such a good line.
What about you? What was your highlight?
My highlight, apart from all the presenters, it's great to see all the presenters on the second day, but it's got to be the gala dinner. That's always fun, isn't it? Always fun. Everyone's obviously all together. You have your gala dinner, then you have a few drinks. Everyone kind of has a few drinks, lets loose, has a little bit of a dance, cutting shapes. Although, to be honest, I've got absolutely no rhythm.
James has not got any rhythm at all, so I'm quite glad he said that, and I did actually. So.
But no, apart from that, overall everything was brilliant, wasn't it? It's just
really
good and long 3 days.
Yeah, really good.
But yeah, we've got quite a lot to get through today. But what I thought we would do to begin with is have like a little bit of a Q&A between you and I, because obviously some of you guys don't know us, so it's a good way for us to try and showcase who we are. So what I'll do is you can start if you want, or I can start.
No, I did myself. That's fine. Okay, so James.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Southampton.
Okay. In your role within NCL, tell us a bit about what you do and where you're based.
Okay, so I'm based in Southampton. So my role here at NCL is a business development manager. So I primarily look after the south, but I do stretch up as far as Birmingham and Chesterfield. So although it is regionalised predominantly to the south, I am here, there and everywhere, which is great. I look after all the relationships within the Southern District, as well as trying to grow new relationships and etc. So yeah, it's a great role, very varied, no days ever the same, and being able to build good relationships with all my accounts is one of the things I love the most. So and getting to see them especially as well. It's what I like to do. I like being out on the road.
Me too.
Yeah. The best thing is people do business with people. And sometimes you form much closer relationships that a phone call may never do. 100%. So yeah, absolutely.
We get to come and see all you guys as well.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Good. And have you ever sailed on NCL before?
I haven't yet, no. So obviously I've been with NCL now for nearly 8 months now, or just over 8 months actually. So I'm not part of the furniture just yet. I've been there 8 months, so not had the opportunity to, but hopefully on the on-call when it comes out on October 31st, I'll be on board. Fingers crossed.
Good. So if you were to say to me, what would be your favourite destination you visited, where would you say it is?
That I've visited? Definitely New Zealand. So New Zealand, I went out to New Zealand in 2014, did some travelling for about 6 months. So visited the North Island, South Island, and it was undoubtedly the best trip I've ever done. So I've got family out there, so it was nice to go and visit them. And also, they gave the best hospitality. They let me stay with them and base myself there. And then I went off and did independent travelling on my own with them. And also my best mate lives in the South Island, so I flew down to the South Island and spent a few weeks with him as well. So
it's not what you know, it's who you know, then, isn't it?
Exactly. So yeah, definitely New Zealand, definitely. And my favourite part of New Zealand, definitely Queenstown, where the adrenaline fueled place. I swear I did my bungee jump, I did a speedboat through the gorges, etc. So yeah, fantastic.
Well, my feet are firmly on the ground, I'm not going to lie. I don't see I'm a very bungee jump sort of girl, to be honest.
Well, no, I didn't think I was. But it's not until you get up on there, you've got all that adrenaline pumping through, and you'll think, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. But the consultants behind you are trying to urge you to go off. I was like,
you got to do it,
I don't want to do it.
You got to do it, I know.
And they inevitably got me to jump off. But I'm glad I did it because it was incredible.
Great. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then what do you enjoy doing in your free time? So when you're not working, you're not literally up and down the country, what do you enjoy doing?
So I enjoy sport. So I'm a big football fan. I'm a season ticket holder at Southampton. So when we haven't done well this season, so it's been quite painful to watch at some points. But yeah, so I love going to watch Saints play. I also play football. It's taken a little bit of a backseat at the moment because of Saints and because of work, etc. Obviously, work is my priority. But yeah, football, and I also love music as well. So I'm learning how to DJ and produce. So yeah, that's what I love doing in my free time.
Excellent. Good stuff. Well, come on, ask me.
So cool. So first of all, what's your name?
Okay, so yeah, I'm Laura. I've worked for Norwegian now for just coming up to 3 years. I work within the business development team as a business development specialist. My main role is within the office. I look after accounts that are pretty much all over the country at the minute. But yeah, I'm mainly in the office, which is great. So I can, give you all calls and speak to you all about our campaigns and offers and communication. But no, absolutely 3 years in August. It's crazy. I don't know where the time's gone.
Real. I only asked your name. So you've answered pretty much all of those questions.
You know me.
Okay, so we've answered that one. Have you ever sailed with NCL?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I've been quite lucky actually. So I've done Epic.
Okay.
I sailed an Epic for an inaugural event. I've
Fantastic.
done a Getaway as well for another inaugural. But I was lucky enough to be on Bliss last year for the agent launch, an inaugural. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Bliss was just beautiful. Outstanding. The facilities on board, the go-karts at sea, they were amazing. I didn't win, but I did take part, and it was just something surreal about being up on top deck in a go-kart. It was crazy. So yeah, I have sailed on NCL and I loved it.
3 different ships, aren't they? So you've got the Bliss, you've got the Epic, you said Getaway as well.
Yeah,
so 3 different ships, obviously, but obviously Bliss is a ship that came out obviously in April last year, and then we've got the Encore coming out this year as well.
Very excited about that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think everyone's excited about it.
I hope so. I think we're going to be announcing some really exciting things for Encore, so absolutely watch this space. I think there's going to be some really exciting announcements following shortly on Encore, so we're really, really excited, aren't we?
Absolutely. And okay, so you've sailed on more than me, 3 times more than me. What's the best destination you've visited, either on a cruise or a land holiday or staycation?
Sure. I mean, I love Caribbean. I've been to Caribbean, a number of times now, and both cruising and land as well. And there's just something special about Caribbean. I got engaged in Caribbean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just loved it out there. It was a fantastic place. The rum punches, the atmosphere. When you're cruising around the Caribbean, it's very free and very laid back. It's a fun environment.
Absolutely.
And absolutely something special about cruising around the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
So it's very close to my heart.
And do you have any holidays booked this year?
Yes, I do. I am so excited. I am going to New York for Christmas this year.
Are you?
And I can't wait.
Oh, fantastic. What, just before Christmas
Yeah,
or
just a
after?
bit before, yeah. So Christmas shopping in New York, something I've dreamt of forever. So
yeah, I can imagine. No, that's wicked. I've never been over Christmas time. I've been in sort of late October, early November, but I've never been that close to Christmas. So I've not lived the Christmas dream yet of being out in New York.
Yeah,
so
can't wait.
Yeah, no, I bet. And like me, I've got New Zealand booked again this year, so I got off in November. So I've actually managed to convince Eamon to let me have 3 weeks off work. And I don't know how I've managed to do it, but
I expect you paid him.
I didn't, for clarity. That did not happen. But I've got 3 weeks off in November, so I'm going back to New Zealand, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Last question: what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
So I'm quite a simple girl, really.
Yeah.
I love just spending time with family, with friends, going out for nice meals, drinks, just being sort of time with family and friends, really, and just
Perfect.
chill out time.
Absolutely. That's what your free time's for, really, isn't it? Chilling out.
Good.
So that's us. That's us in a bit of a nutshell.
Yeah.
I hope you've got to know us a little bit better. Obviously, we will be doing these live streams every Friday. That's the plan to anyway. So this is something that we are going to continue doing, and me and Laura will be hosting them. But every Friday we'll try and bring maybe the odd guest appearance throughout the business. So I know next week we may not have a guest, but we fingers crossed. Hopefully, we might be on. Well, we will definitely be on the Norwegian Spirit. So hopefully, we get to do the live feed from there. Maybe show you a little bit about the ship potentially. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But a lot's been going on at NCL recently, hasn't it? Over the last few months.
Absolutely. So we've had a really good couple of months. You will all know now that we are free at sea.
Absolutely. And this is it here.
This is it in a nutshell. So back in April, we launched something quite spectacular. It was our free at sea, wasn't it?
It was.
So no longer pre-and all-inclusive, but what we've now done is we've brought in our free at sea program, which is very much about more flexibility, more choice for your customers, and it's such a simple message. And I know when I've spoken with my travel partners and customers as well, and the biggest feedback that we've had is, wow, it's all about extra choice, extra flexibility, but the biggest thing is the value for money that the customers are getting.
If you think of a 7-night sailing, for example, obviously, for you guys that don't know how free at sea works, so for £99 based on a 7 to 9 night sailing, the upgrade cost does jump up depending on the duration, of course, but for a 7 to 9 night sailing, for £99, guests can actually upgrade to 2 of these 5 options here. So you've got the beverage package, the specialty dining package, short excursion credit, Wi-Fi, and the family and friends sale at reduced rate on applicable sailings. The great thing about this is if you were to take the beverage package, for example, and buy it on board, the package is worth about $700, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. So it's crazy amounts. You're paying £99 to upgrade, and you can get the beverage package and another benefit for £99. It's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
It really is.
I think we did a little bit of analysis on it, and if you were to choose the beverage package and the dining package together, it's about $810 worth of added value. So, and you're getting that for £99.
It's mental, isn't it?
Imagine being able to eat out 7 days a week and drink as much as you could for £99.
I know. You could do it, could you? So yeah.
No.
So it is absolutely storming for us. Like I say, our travel partners are really getting behind it. Customers are loving it.
They are.
And the sales are coming in. So
they are.
In terms of success for us the last couple of months, we're really pleased.
We are incredibly pleased, and we are always adding different promotions to run alongside it as well. So this is since the launch of Free at Sea, this is going to be the first promotion, actually, isn't it, since the launch? So as of the 29th of May, we'll be running a onboard credit promotion. So this will run from the 29th of May through to the 31st of May, and your guests will have the opportunity to secure extra onboard credit. Well, not extra onboard credit. We'll be able to secure onboard credit of $100.
We might as well just give it away. I mean, literally, we're getting the Free at Sea and the onboard credit of $100. It's crazy. I mean, they could spend it in, I don't know, in the shop on board. They could get a treatment in the spa.
Or extra dining if they want it.
Absolutely. So again, it's all choice, all extra value for your customers. So we're really excited. It launches, like we said, on the 29th.
Yeah, it's only for a few days, so it's a short promotion. So it'd be great for you guys to get behind it. So it's fully combinable with Free at Sea as well, which is fantastic, and it's on 5-night sailings plus. So anything over 5 nights, and this is applicable too. But only thing it excludes X-grade staterooms, so guarantees. So that's your IX, your OX, your BX, and your MXs, unfortunately. But every other category is applicable to.
Absolutely.
And it's only applicable to 2019 sailings only.
That's where we need massive support, guys. It's 2019. We've got some really amazing offers, which we'll cover in a second. But yeah, 2019 is where we really need your support. Hence the offer that we're offering with the onboard credit and our Free at Sea that's staying as well. So yeah, all to pay for.
Absolutely. It's a good way to end May as well.
Massively.
Yeah, great, fantastic.
So should we talk about some of our offers
Absolutely.
that have come through?
Of course.
So we, like I said, 2019 for us is a real where we've really got some amazing pricing. So just to give you an idea, we've got some great offers. Norwegian Epic, our core ship from Mediterranean. We've got Western Med in and out of Rome. That's coming in at £629 per person for an inside cabin.
Yeah, and obviously you plus your £99 on top of that. So for a 7-night sailing in the Western Med, for under £700, you get the cruise, you get all your drinks, and well, if you want to choose drinks, you get to choose any of those two benefits, all for under £700.
Absolutely,
which is incredible.
So it's incredible value, as you say. Baltics is a real good seller for us at the moment.
Yeah, and sorry, going back to that Epic one as well, even the balcony cost of that is £879. Yeah. So again, for under £1,000, balcony stateroom as well. It's the first time I've actually seen that. That's really good. And yeah, like I said, the getaway as well. So for the 11th of October sailing, doing the Baltics out of Copenhagen, that's leading in at £999 as well. It's under £1,000. So yeah, the value there, and that's a 9-night duration too. So it's slightly longer. But yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant value. Alaska, wow, Alaska's selling
bucket
really
list
well
destination.
for us.
Bucket list destination. It's one of the destinations that's on my bucket list.
And mine.
So yeah, I've seen a couple of my friends have been to Alaska, and some of the photos that they've absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's definitely on my bucket list to go to. And we've got both obviously the Joy out there, we've got the Bliss now both out of Seattle, and then we've got the Jewel out there as well that's doing the runs from Vancouver up to Seward, and then vice versa.
So yeah, no, Alaska. So we've got 14th of September.
Yeah, 7 nights on the Joy. So for you guys who don't know the ship Norwegian Joy, so this was the Joy was built around about the same time as the Bliss was. However, the ship was built predominantly for the Chinese market, so she wasn't sold in the UK, really, was she? No. So we then made a strategic decision last year to reintroduce the Joy back into the mainstream fleet and sell it globally rather than it being just specific to the Chinese market. Her inaugural was in April, and in Alaska.
Amazing.
She does, yeah. She's just gone through a massive refurb as well. So although she's a brand new ship, we've invested even more money into the ship to make it the best ship possible, really, haven't we? Yeah. And to have the Joy and the Bliss out of Alaska and out of Seattle specifically is amazing, really. It's amazing. Seattle's a wonderful destination as well. I know Nigel, our colleague's been, hasn't he? He loved it.
The photographs he showed us were, amazing.
If you ever get a chance to speak to Nigel about Alaska and about Seattle, please do, because he's a massive advocate for Seattle, and he's got some fantastic stories. So if you ever see him, ask him about Seattle and Alaska in general, and he'll be more than happy to share stories. I'm sure he will. And then we have the breakaway to end the top 4. So we've got the breakaway out on the 29th of September, doing one of the Western Caribbean routes out of Miami for 7 nights, leading at £579.
Caribbean to £579.
So and again, under £700, you're getting a Caribbean cruise, and again, 2 picks out of 5. It's the value for money is extremely strong, and then the balcony's leading in at £839. So extremely good, good.
So get behind them; they won't be there for long.
No, they won't. No, absolutely not. And these are just 4 that we selected. There's plenty more to have a look as well. So have a look online, have a look on SeaWeb. There's plenty out there, aren't there, to have a look at. Also, other product announcements that we've made over the last few weeks. We've just announced that Norwegian Star. So this was news that came out about a fortnight ago, wasn't it? So Norwegian Star, first time home porting in Southampton. So the Star over the last few years has spent the last few summers down in the Greek Isles, doing some of the Adriatic coast, doing the Greek Isles sailing. But for 2020, we've got her in Southampton. Yeah. And she's there from May to right through to the 28th of September. So she's here all summer long, doing a varied amount of itineraries. We've got 14 days, we've got 16 days, we've got 12 nights, visiting various different destinations from Norway to Iceland to everywhere, the UK, everything. So we're very excited to have her in Southampton. She's just gone through the Norwegian Edge project as well, so she's looking brand new. So a lot of our ships are going through the Norwegian Edge project, aren't they? So revitalising the ships, bringing them kind of up to the consistency that we would want as our larger ships are as well.
Yeah, we don't just replace carpets and curtains with our revitalisation, do we? So we literally strip them straight back to the hull and literally revitalise them up to looking absolutely spanking brand new again.
Yeah, there's like 5-6 weeks of dry dock time.
But we have to keep them fresh, keep them clean, making them look just like they did when they were first built. So, we're working through all of our fleet to get them up to that standard. So, absolutely. She's looking good.
Yeah, she is. And the key thing is what we want is to have that consistency throughout our fleet. So, we don't want that differential between our newer ships and our older ships. What we want is a consistent, consistent theme throughout all of our ships. If you have experience on one of our larger ships, we want you to have exactly the same experience on one of our slightly smaller ships. So yeah, fantastic. Her season starts on the 3rd of May 2020 and runs through until the 28th of September. So it's all completely released now, so all the prices, all the itineraries are online on SeaWeb. So have a look at that whenever you get the opportunity to. And we're really excited, aren't we?
Yeah, we really are. And we're hoping that we're going to have some ship visits as well that will be on there for next year. So keep your eyes open. We want to get as many agents as possible.
The Star's obviously replacing the Spirit this year, because the Spirit's in Southampton this year. It's the first time in a while she's been to Southampton, isn't it? So again, it'd be great to see the Spirit in Southampton this year. I know we're doing a few ship visits, aren't we? So I think our first one is staff exclusive. Is next week. Yeah, so very, very excited to see her. It'd be my first time seeing her. Great, absolutely. And talk about Norwegian Spirit. See the transition there.
Yeah, I love that. Very good. Yeah. Very good.
So Norwegian Spirit in 2020, we've just released her itineraries as well. So these were highly anticipated, weren't they? They were quite exciting itineraries that we knew that they were going to be big. So we were waiting and waiting. Every other product for 2020 is getting announced, and we were like, "Where's the Spirit? What's happening with the Spirit?" Because we knew, because the Spirit would have just completed her Africa-Asia sailings, where she was taking in Mauritius and the Seychelles, and she was finishing off in Yokohama. And it's kind of like, these are like my types of itineraries. That's what I love.
Yeah, real destination.
Yeah, and I saw that it ended in Yokohama, and I was like, where's it after that? But it hadn't been released. And it took ages for it to be released, and we're delighted to have them released now. So for the first time the Spirit will be in East Asia, but it's going to debut the Spirit in East Asia so it's debuting in East Asia in spring 2020. And again, the Spirit's going through a very similar revitalisation project as the Star is. So she's going to be going through the Norwegian Edge project as well. So she's going to be looking incredible for the season there. And we're going to be visiting some brand new ports that we've never even visited before in Japan and South Korea. I will give them a shot at trying to pronounce them, but please don't take the mickey out of me. They're quite difficult.
Yeah, James has been getting Japanese language courses. So
just for this. Just for this. So
no judging.
So the season in East Asia will run from the 1st of May to the 10th of September 2020. And again, a variety of different durations, from 8 nights to 15 nights to 9 nights, etc. 16 nights as well. So predominantly from Yokohama round trips, but we also have some Hong Kong to Yokohama sailings, etc. So the brand new ports to come. I'm trying to delay this as long as possible.
I'm waiting. I can't wait.
So the brand new destinations that we're visiting, Norwegian Cruise Lines are visiting for the first time ever, are Kanmon Strait, Miyako-jima, Nagoya, Niigata, Kanazawa, and Busan in South Korea. The rest of them are all Japanese ports. So we've only got the one South Korean port that we're visiting for the first time. The rest are Japanese.
So exciting.
Yeah, incredible. And it's great to have quite an extensive program there, because they're great for, again, bucket list destinations, and they're brilliant for repackages in there as well. So you can add some real great tours, you can add some real great flights as well, some stays. So the opportunity,
always put a bit of a bespoke package to it.
Absolutely,
makes some really good margin from that.
Entirely. And plus Yokohama, Japan. Wow. Again, on my bucket list, I've got a lot of destinations on my bucket list, to be fair. Pretty much 75% of the world. The other 25 I visited. And then again, like the Spirit, we've just announced brand new Norwegian Dawn sailings as well for 2021.
This one I really fancy.
For the Seychelles and Mauritius,
So that's definitely my thing.
Absolutely. So the Dawn is going to be so the Spirit in 2020 is doing the Seychelles and Mauritius sailings, and then Spirit goes off into East Asia. Those itineraries were incredibly popular. And obviously, being popular, we'd want to repeat them. However, they're being repeated, but on a different ship.
Yeah.
So we've got Norwegian Dawn doing these sailings in 2020. So they're doing Africa, South Africa itineraries, touching on various different destinations. Again, like the Seychelles, Mauritius, South Africa. You've got Dubai, Abu Dhabi. The itineraries are incredible, aren't they? And they, like I said, last year they sold, well, for 2020, it's sold extremely well. So
we're very excited.
We're really happy to have these back.
Definitely,
So really excited. They went on sale I think about a week and a half ago, or so 2 weeks ago now. So they're all ready to go. So when you get an opportunity to have a look again. They make a fantastic option for repackaging as well. So take a look whenever you can. It'd be great.
Good. So those are our offers. I think there's some really exciting bits in there. Actually.
Absolutely, there are some
really
great product
nice
announcements.
itineraries, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's really finding those little niche nuggets that people that want to experience those sort of destinations.
Yeah, real destination-driven itineraries, aren't they? And they're real bucket list destinations. So they are, like I said, I know I keep on about it, but they're a great opportunity for repackage itineraries. So yeah, absolutely.
Good. So in terms of what the agency, you should now have got your lovely new glossy brochure. Literally straight from the printers. We only got copies last week, so you should start to get these through within the next few days into your agencies. We're really excited.
We are.
First time in ages we've actually got deck plans in there.
The thing is about
the amount of agents that ask for deck plans.
Yeah, we like to listen at NCL, so that is one of our core philosophies. We love listening to our travel partners and also our consumers as well about the brand, etc., how we can do things better, what we're doing well, etc. And one of the main things that kept coming up quite regularly was, we want deck plans. We don't want digitalised deck plans, although they're great. We want them in a physical format to be able to have in a brochure. So we listened, we took that on board, and now we have deck plans, and the brochure's lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The way it's designed
goes up to 2021. So you should all start to get copies in your agencies within the next week, really.
Absolutely.
So you would have all had our little DMs as well,
28
page, and it's all these new itineraries in there as well. So some of those that are not in the brochure, but there are some little new itineraries in there as well.
Absolutely. So exciting.
Exciting times.
That kind of was out in the interim while our brochure was released. So you've probably received these already.
Yeah.
But if you would like copies, please do let us know, because we have quite a few in the office. So we're more than happy to distribute them to you if you require them. But like Laura mentioned, you will start receiving your brochures over the next few days and weeks. So, but again, if you don't, please give us a shout, and we'll make sure that you get some.
Absolutely.
So what I thought we'd do now is I put on my Facebook, my work Facebook, and I put onto our Partners First page some questions and answers. So we've got a selection of them here. I know I was sent quite a few directly over DM. So we've picked 5 at random, and then what we're going to do is we're going to answer them. So what we are going to do moving forward is we will have visibility of questions that are happening live, so we can answer live questions. But at the moment, what we've done is just printed them off for the time being, so we can answer them face to face. So would you like to read the first one?
Yeah. Absolutely. So we've had a message from Stuart from Barhead Travel asking, what is your favourite NCL itinerary?
There's loads, to be honest. But again, one of my favourite destinations is the Baltics. So although New Zealand is up there, it's the holy grail for me. One of my favourite is the Baltics, and we've got the getaway out of the Baltics as well. And the good thing about our Baltic itineraries is you have that overnight in St. Petersburg, and I love overnights. I'm a real advocate for them because you get to see the destination day and night. And we all love seeing destinations at night, like exploring the nightlife, exploring the restaurants if you want to, if you don't want to eat on the ship, for example. So definitely the getaway in the Baltics is mine. We have the Escape, I think, doing it next year. Is that correct?
Yeah, so Escape's going to be operating, Stuart, in 2020 during the Baltics. So yeah, look out for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baltics, definitely.
And then we have Steve Barker from Not Just Travel. He has said, "Hi everyone, 2 questions. Will the solo lounge on the Encore have a bar or a wine dispensing machine?" That's what we
I would love that.
So would I. And 2, how long is the go-kart track on the Encore, and how long is each session? I don't advise doing the 2 together. I don't advise going for a drink then going on the go-karts, but we don't advise that. But it's great, to be honest. It's 2 great questions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't know the answers to these just yet, because the full information hasn't been released. So as soon as we do, don't get me wrong, Steve, I'll make sure we let you know. But unfortunately, we haven't received the full specification yet for these, but we hope to in the next few weeks or so.
Soon,
sure. And I'll make sure I'll let you know, Steve.
Okay, so Katie from Thomas Cook's asking, what is included within a suite or a haven as part of the Free at Sea? So, Katie, as part of the Free at Sea, you get all 5 benefits
All
included.
5?
All 5. So you get the beverage package, the specialty dining package, the Wi-Fi package, the friends and family, and the short excursion package. So you get all 5 of those benefits if you book a suite or a haven.
And there's no upgrade cost as well. So it's all,
included.
the value's great.
Amazing.
The value's great. Then Becky from Hayes. So Becky has said, what is your best value deal for 2019?
So we've said the best value at the moment. We've checked this out.
Yeah, we have. We did this. We did a little bit of prep beforehand.
And that is the Getaway, 18th of August, school holidays, crazy as it is. Copenhagen round trip, so the 9-day Baltics there, and we've got a Jade one as well, haven't we?
We have
for Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong to Singapore, 30th of January 2020, 7 nights. That's leading in at 759. So you have a fantastic school holidays break on Getaway to the Baltics. That's leading in on a 9-day itinerary, sorry, for 909, so £909 per person. And then Jade to Hong Kong is leading in at 759. So
what we do have though every week is we send a sales pack out.
yeah, absolutely.
And what we have is our top offers on there. So what we'll do is we'll add you to those databases. So you'll get all of that every week, which will have all of our top offers on there.
I know Fiona, our marketing executive, does post the sales packs on our partnership first page as well. So they come out usually every Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. So have a look out for Fiona's posts, and you'll get to see all our top offers across all product, isn't it? It's not just specific to one area; it is across all product as well. So, and also the latest news. And then we will do these videos on Friday and bring it all to life, basically. And then finally, we have Nick from Nick's Travel and Tours. His question was, what is the best way to book an NCL cruise?
Yeah, so Nick, the best way would be on our C-Web system, which is our booking engine that you all love, or you can just call our contact centre and speak to one of our reservation guys that are really knowledgeable.
They are incredible.
They all know the ships inside out, back to front.
All destinations.
Every
as well.
destination. They're really good.
They are.
So absolutely give them a call, or you can go onto C-Web, our booking engine, and you'll be able to go on there and view all of our pricing.
Yeah, and if you don't have a login, or you need a little bit of assistance with C-Web, please let either Laura or Laura and I know, and we can help with getting you set up and just showing you the ropes if you don't know how to use it already. Our call centre contact numbers, actually, in fact, for the UK, UK it's 0333 241 2319, and then for Ireland it's +353 0154 10297. So they are the best ways to book NCL, either through C-Web or calling the guys in Res.
Yeah, absolutely. Great.
So that is kind of bring us to, you don't want to see us present for too long. As much as me and Laura are incredibly fun to watch. I know you guys, it's Friday afternoon, so you probably want to start closing down for the, well, I would be in the pub by now. Okay. So the next Facebook Live will be next Friday. We're hoping it will be back to the original time of hopefully 11 o'clock, but Laura and I are running a ship visit, so it might be slightly later than 11. We will let you guys know on this Facebook, on our Facebook partners first page, of what time it's roughly going to be. But we will hopefully be broadcasting from Norwegian Spirit. So we'll hopefully be doing this from Norwegian Spirit. Hopefully get to show you guys a little bit of the ship as well. So doing something a little bit different. But thank you very much for joining today. If you do have any questions, me and Laura are always around.
Have an amazing bank holiday.
Absolutely. Enjoy it. It's meant to be really nice weather, I think, as well. Are you doing anything?
Just going to be, we're having barbecues, friends rounds, night out. So, yeah, no, I just can't wait.
Yeah, it's a bit close to payday for me. So this weekend is going to be a little bit more relaxed for me. Okay. I'm going to probably catch up on some sleep, do some work.
Oh my God.
I probably won't. I'm probably not going to lie.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. All the best.
See you
later.
Bye. Bye-bye.